please remain standing and raise your right hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you will give in this case now before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You can be seated. And if you can please state and spell your first and last name for the record.
Meredith Barney, EMERDITH BARNEY. That's how I spell my name, sorry.
Good afternoon, Ms. Barney. Can you first introduce yourself to the jury? Tell them who you are in relation to this case.
I'm Saria's mom.
Okay. And can you tell them a little bit about your daughter? What's her birthday?
September 6, 2001.
Okay. And where was she born?
She was born in Ketchum, Idaho.
Okay. And how many kids or how many siblings does she have?
She has 5.
Okay. And where is she in the birth order in your family?
She's the oldest.
Okay. And where did you said she was born in Idaho, but where did she live through her teenage years?
Utah. We had moved to Utah.
And after high school, what did Saria want to do with her life?
She wanted to work in the medical field, and so she joined the National Guard so that she could get her school paid for. And she started out as some really fancy thing. I can never remember exactly what it's called, but ultimately she decided she wanted to be a nurse. So she decided to do combat medic, which in Utah there's a 2-year wait to become a combat medic. So she, Zarrius was up in Alaska, so she decided to go there because there's no wait time to become a combat.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but if you could pull that microphone up a little closer to you. We can hear you, but I'm being told that the recording isn't.
Or speak into it as best as you can. So there was going to be a 2-year wait for her to do combat medic stuff in Utah.
Yeah.
So what was her plan from there?
To go to Alaska because there was no wait time to become a combat medic.
Can you describe for the jury a little bit of your relationship with your daughter? Were you all close?
Yes, Saria and I were really close. She was really close with our whole family. I had her when I was really young, and so she had a really special place in my family because my family all got to really grow up with her. So she was really close with her grandparents and her aunts and uncles.
I don't know if there's tissues up there, Miss Barney. I think there is. Behind the water there. There's something. And when you say really close, did you speak with her most days?
Yes.
Even after she moved to Alaska?
Yes.
Okay. And when you would talk with her, what was her state of mind about Alaska, about her marriage? How did she seem to you?
She really liked Alaska. She was really excited. She was excited for Zarria's 21st birthday. She was super excited because we were coming up 2 weeks later for my 40th birthday, so we had all these plans. She was doing all this research for things she wanted to do when we were up there. She loved up there. She was getting into paddleboarding and getting more into nature, and so she really had taken to Alaska really well.
Did you sense anything wrong with her leading up to her death?
No.
I want to talk about her relationship with the defendant. When did she meet Zarrius?
They met in boot camp.
Okay, and when was that?
I don't remember right in this second.
Okay. Had they been together a terribly long time?
No, less than a year.
They were together less than a year before they decided to get married?
Yeah.
Okay, and when did they get married?
in December of 2022.
Okay, so at the point that this happened, they had only been married less than 8 months?
Yeah.
Okay, and then only dating before that?
Yeah.
Less than a year?
Yeah.
Okay, and if they met in boot camp, did he get sent to Alaska immediately after that?
I don't know.
Okay, was there a period of time where they were dating but not in the same state?
Yeah, I'd say the majority of it.
Okay, so the majority of those 8 months, they're not even physically together?
Yeah.
Okay, and then she comes up, they get married and she comes up here in December of 2022?
No, she came up at the end of January or early February. Can't remember the exact date.
Okay, so they're married in December, she comes up late January, early February.
Yeah.
And it sounds like your family was planning a trip in August?
Yeah, me and my husband at the time and my son were going up.
Okay. And did you ever spend time with Saria and Zarrius together, like before she moved up here?
Yeah, they came and stayed with us for 2 weeks for Christmas, 1 week with us, and then 1 week with her dad in Utah.
Okay. And did you have any impressions about their young relationship?
That they just liked each other.
Okay. Did they have any pets?
They had a dog. She took one of my dogs up to Alaska, and we didn't know when she went that that dog was pregnant. So she had a dog, and then that dog had puppies.
Okay. Ultimately, did they end up with 2 dogs living at their apartment in Anchorage?
Yes, they ended up keeping one of the puppies.
When you would talk with Saria on the phone, is walking the dog something she would do regularly?
Yeah, she had a park she really liked. She would FaceTime me from a lot.
Okay. And do you remember what that park was called now?
University Lake Park. It's the big dog park with the lake in the middle.
Okay. University Lake Park. As she's up here, what kinds of things would she tell you she was doing for fun or to get out?
She really liked her job. She sent me a bunch of pictures of paddleboarding. I knew she had going and doing bonfires because that's something she wanted to do when we came up here. She had gone to some she'd gone on road trips with Marie, and she went and got a salty dog hoodie from some, I don't know where it is, but she was super stoked for it. So she would work out. She was a very active, very social person.
On the Saturday night, August 5th, did you know what she planned to do that night?
Yeah, we talked right before they went out.
Okay. And what did you understand her plan to be for the evening?
We were going to Dave & Buster's. She had a plan to get Pickle Rick, and then they were just going to go out to the bar after that.
Okay. And did she tell you who was going?
I knew Zarrius and I knew Marie were going, and just some of her other friends. She told me, but I don't remember. I don't recall.
You knew she was going out with a group?
Yeah.
Did you know what the occasion was?
Yeah, I knew it was his birthday.
Okay. How was her mood?
She was excited. She was really excited because she wanted to take her brother to Dave & Buster's when we were coming up, in a couple of weeks after that. So she was really excited to go there.
Did she text you at all that night?
Yeah,
while they were out?
Yeah, she sent me a picture after they won Pickle Rig of her and Zarrius.
I'm going to show you what's been previously admitted as State's Exhibit 8. Is State's Exhibit 8 the picture that she texted you that night?
Yeah, that's what she sent me.
And was that the last time that you heard from Saria?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Did you call her the next day?
I did not. I figured she'd be hungover, so I was not going to bug her.
Okay. When is the next time you heard about Saria?
It was Monday. Zarrius called me from her cell phone.
Okay. And what time was that?
It was pretty, I'm going to say late because I'm old, but It was like late 9, early 10. I don't know the exact time, but it was later in the
Okay.
evening for us.
Maybe after 9, before 10,
Yeah.
where you were?
Yeah.
And where were you living?
I live in Mount Pleasant, Utah.
Okay. So in Utah, it was after 9, before 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And what did he tell you in that phone call?
He told me that he had just reported her missing and that he told me just kind of like the story. She left for work. She was hungover. She left for work, left her phone at home. Didn't come back. And then I tried to ask him like questions, like follow-up questions, like curious questions to try to get more information, and it all pulled back to the same story, and he wouldn't waver from those exact facts, even though I tried to get more.
And the exact facts were she left to walk to work?
Yes.
And what about her phone?
That she had left her phone because he was calling me from her phone.
Okay. And that he hadn't seen her since what time?
Since Sunday morning at 10.
And you're hearing this late Monday night?
Yes.
As a mom, what do you do?
Go to Alaska and look for my kid.
Okay. And did you do that immediately?
As soon as I could get a plane ticket up.
Okay. And when did you arrive in Alaska?
Tuesday morning, or
Okay.
like midday.
Okay. And did anybody go with you?
I met my sister in Seattle and we flew up the rest of the way together.
Okay. And your sister's name?
Brittany Barney.
Okay. And did she travel with you for this trial as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you and her meet in Seattle, and then you arrive in Anchorage Tuesday early afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay. What's while you're coming up here, or while you're getting ready to come up here, do you take any steps to help find Saria?
Yeah, my mom started making a missing persons poster.
Okay.
And I think, I wasn't personally a part of this, but I think my mom and my sister were working on it together. But yeah, we were doing that while we were on the plane. That was happening.
Okay. Did you have any contact with Zarrius about that process? The making of the missing persons poster?
Not until after we made it.
Okay. So what do you mean? Your sister and your mom make it, and does
Yeah.
it get sent to him or transmitted to him somehow?
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
Then he wanted to take my phone number off of it and put his phone number on it, which I was not going to do.
Okay. And did you, did he question the name that was on the poster?
Yeah, because we had Saria Barney on it and he wanted Saria Hildabrand on it.
Okay. Had she formally changed her name yet at that point, or do you know?
I think she had just barely done a lot of stuff in regards to that.
Okay. So he wanted his phone number and his last name on the missing persons
Yes.
poster? Okay. So he knew that you were coming up?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you land in Anchorage, what do you and your sister do?
Well, we were supposed to meet Zarrius at the police station.
Okay. You say you were supposed to. What happened?
He didn't come.
Okay. Did you two go to the police station on your own?
Yes.
Okay. Did Zarrius give you a reason for not coming to the police station?
He couldn't find his driver's license, so he couldn't meet us at the police station.
Okay. And when you got to the police station, what did you do?
Waited to get the detective's name for the case.
Okay. Were you ultimately later that day connected with Detective Troy Clark, who's sitting here with us today?
Yes.
Okay. And
Stop off. We're just about out of time. Is this a good stopping point, or?
pretty
A couple
close,
more
Judge.
questions.
A couple more questions. Before I get to your discussion with Detective Clark, throughout this time when Zarrius is telling you what has happened, how would you describe his demeanor?
It was weird.
Okay. Explain.
just very paranoid. Very paranoid and very rigid. Like, he kept making excuses of why he couldn't meet with us to do things like hang up posters or, like, go to the police station, or when we went searching, he was really didn't want me and my sister out of his sight, and when we separated from him, he was calling and texting, where are you guys at, what are you guys doing, repeatedly, and just really uncomfortable.
Okay. And we'll talk more about that search tomorrow. Thank you for your time this afternoon.
All right, thank you. We can sit down. We're done for the day. Tomorrow morning at 8:30, if you can be back in the same process or come up, we'll let you in. Please do not, as you understand, there's media here. There's likely to be media coverage. Do not look at any of the coverage. Do not seek it out. Please do not discuss the case. And we'll see you folks back here tomorrow morning at 8:30.